Welcome to Topic A. This week on Topic A, I'm joined by Maggie O'Brien, the Regional Director of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We will be talking all about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, what it does, who it helps out, and how you can be a part of it. This is a very special Topic A for me. We'll talk all about the Make-A-Wish Foundation when we come back here on Topic A, only on WYLN.
The Beer Garage, 202 East Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. More than just beer. Coffee, all sizes, only $1. Get your lottery tickets here, too. Stop in today, The Beer Garage in Hazleton.
Penn State is right here in the Hazleton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have four-year degrees, so you can finish here
or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Hazleton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
All Care Home Care, the health care that you need in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
At All Care Home Care, our caring and compassionate staff of skilled nurses, occupational, speech, physical therapists, dietitian, social worker, and home health aides will give you the professional care you need. Call 459-3002.
With All Care Home Care, you will feel so much better and be able to do so much more.
Remember, it's still your choice. For your care, call us and we'll be there.
22nd Street Auto Center wishes all their clients all the joy of Easter. Bring your car in for its spring service today.
Welcome back to Topic A, everyone. I'm Gary Pernin, joined by Maggie O'Brien, who is the Regional Director of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, who is based out of Scranton. So I want to thank you for making the drive down here to Hazleton to talk with us.
My pleasure, Gary. Thanks for having me.
And the Make-A-Wish Foundation is an organization I love dearly. Been involved with fundraisers for a long time, so when the opportunity presented itself to have you come down and speak with us, I loved it, and we jumped on board with it.
Thank you.
I first want to talk about the history of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where it started and where it has grown to where it is today.
Sure. Make-A-Wish has been around just a little over 30 years. We're a very grassroots organization. We started out in Phoenix, Arizona. A little boy named Chris, he was 7 years old. He was battling leukemia, and he wanted to be a state trooper. He was fascinated with policemen, police cars, emergency vehicles, that kind of thing. And some very close friends of his family knew about Chris's dream. They orchestrated an opportunity for him to live out that day as a little police officer. They made him his own funeral. He got to write jaywalking tickets, ride around the police car. He flew in the helicopter. He went home that day and he told his mom it was the best day of my life. Wow. And sadly, the poor little Chris, he lost his battle shortly thereafter. And everyone associated with that experience was so touched and moved by this magical moment they had with this sick little boy. They decided they had to keep it going. The mission couldn't stop. And Make-A-Wish was born. Members of Chris's family, people that were involved in that very first wish, still sit on our board of directors today.
And Make-A-Wish has grown from Phoenix, Arizona, nationally.
Yes. Internationally. Yes. Make-A-Wish. We're in like over 60 countries.
Wow.
Make-A-Wishes are happening. A wish is granted somewhere in the world every 38 seconds.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, and by wish we mean a child who's between the ages 2.5 and 18, who's diagnosed with a life-threatening medical condition, has made a wish and a hope and a dream for something magical and wonderful to help them through a dark time.
And the Make-A-Wish Foundation is able to grant these wishes through the generosity and the volunteerism of thousands of individuals across the country and across other countries to make this happen. And it's because of those individuals that this foundation keeps striving to give more wishes to more kids.
Right, that's very true. We consider it our absolute duty to find all eligible children and give them this experience. We take that role very seriously, and we really, pound the pavement looking for kids. We're not just an organization that kind of sit back and waits for a family or child or a doctor to refer and come to us. We go out seeking opportunities to share our mission, to make sure that they know that we're here, because a lot of people are under the misconception that our kids are all terminal, that a wish is only available for a child who has no more hope, and it couldn't be less true. I mean, that couldn't be less true. 82% of children who receive a wish from Make-A-Wish defeat their illness and go on to live happy, healthy lives. So it simply means, like I said, at the time of the referral, the child has a life-threatening medical condition, which we define as a progressive, degenerative, or malignant condition. And provided their doctor will qualify them at that status, they're at their age requirement, they've never received a wish before, we come in and make some magic. And as you stated, we do that through the generosity of our communities. We are a 100% privately funded organization. We receive no public funding.
And the Make-A-Wish Foundation is, I want to word this correctly, is volunteers going out and doing this. There are some paid people like yourself, but there are a lot of volunteers holding events, holding fundraisers to get people aware of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and also getting them to the point where they can meet the kids who they are helping. And I think that is the most rewarding part of it.
Absolutely. Our volunteers are really angels on earth. They are the backbone of our organization. As you stated, we do have a staff. It's a very small staff that manages a very large territory, and we're able to do that through the tireless hours and commitment of our volunteers. And they all wear many hats. We have our wish-granting volunteers. They are the individuals that go out and meet with our families and shepherd them through the wish process, and really help the mission, the rubber meet the road and get the wishes granted. We have ambassadors that go out and speak to their community and share our mission to help us find kids. And we have our amazing wish makers, who are our fundraisers and donors, who help us raise all of the funds to make these wishes come true.
And a lot of the wishes, when I hear of it or involved with it, I've been involved with a couple of wishes, been involved with a bunch of fundraisers. When they announce that a child is getting a wish, and their wish is for whatever, example, going to Disney World or going somewhere with Disney, and it's the most popular destination for them, and seeing the child get the news. And most of the time they're dressed up as a character from that event. How does it make someone like you who works there every day continuing being able to see that?
I could tell you, Gary, the one word to describe that experience is joy. And that's, one of the tenets of our mission. We're bringing joy to these children and their families. And it never gets old.
No.
As many times as you see it happen, as many times as, from seeing it in person to watching it on video, reading about it, talking about it, it fills your heart with joy and happiness. And, that's really the basis of the mission, is that at the end of the day, sure, we want to provide, happy, magical experiences. But at the end of the day, what we're doing is we're bringing hope. We're bringing joy, and we're bringing strength to families to help them, really fight that challenge, fight that illness, and come out on the other side victorious. Because we believe, the illness is just a dark tunnel, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
And by being able to provide these wishes, like we said, Make-A-Wish provides for Disney World and cruises and experiences with Disney, which I love. But you have a lot of them too who want to be a superhero for a day or a police officer for a day, and those wishes are I think, extra special because you get the whole community involved with that. And we've seen them on TV, we've seen them on news programs. You know, the entire community comes out on, you know, how does Make-A-Wish do that? How do they get the people out there and say, you know, just the spread of the message?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, obviously opportunities like this to speak to your audience are valuable, but, you know, as you stated, you know, you were exposed to our mission many years ago as a young boy, and, you know, it resonates, it stays. You never lose that that sense of excitement, and we're very blessed. I mean, the Make-A-Wish organization, the Make-A-Wish logo, we're one of the top 10 charities in the world. We're one of the most recognized logos, you know, ever. You know, what we do and the experiences that we bring leave a really strong impression. And, you know, people are always really eager and excited to be part of something happy and joyful, you know, because, you know, at times the world can seem like a dark and scary place. And to be a part of something like a wish, I think people just really rally around that.
And wishes are a beautiful thing. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the organizations out there right here in our area who partner with Make-A-Wish to help dreams come true, and how you can become a part of helping a wish be granted right here in our area. We'll tell you all about that when we come back here on Topic A, only on WYLN.
A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in one day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in one day.
Hey kids, I'm home.
Dad, it's cold in here.
Oh, it's not cold in here, it's warm in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn this down because I got to save money for tax preparation.
Honest Abe's, your tax partner, giving free advice year-round. 310 South Church Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-861-8297. Don't stress, pay less.
Well, I'll never forget it. 1 minute, we were talking about going to the movies, and the next, Maggie could barely speak. It was a stroke. I thought I was going to lose her. But I never saw doctors work so fast. Anyway, she's coming home tomorrow. I just hope she doesn't yell at me for killing all the plants.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tourinapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
Two-Jack Cycle and Power Sports is your power sports authority. Here you'll find a brand selection that can't be beat. From 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels, and on the water too. Plus, Two-Jacks has the apparel and accessories to make you feel like a pro. So hold onto your seat and rev it up. At Two-Jack Cycle and Power Sports, Cole Street, Wilkes-Barre, your power sports authority.
Welcome back, everyone, to Topic A. We are speaking all about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm joined by Maggie O'Brien, who is the regional manager for Make-A-Wish. And Maggie, we were just talking about how wishes are granted, where the wishes are a lot, where most wishes are granted too. And we had some billboards I want to bring up so people are able to see where the kids are going, where the funding comes from, and most wishes received, of course we've talked about this right before the break, is Disney World, where 51% go to Disney, resorts, their cruises, and that's a magical place in itself. Gifts and shopping sprees, 21%. I'm going to say, is this a lot of our female kids who love to go to the mall?
Actually, no, Gary. Surprisingly, I would say the majority of the shopping spree wishes that I've worked on are boys.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because they're really into their electronics and gaming systems, big screen TVs. Stores like Best Buy and GameStop are big, frequent places for us to visit on our shopping spree wishes. So. And
other travels, celebrity meetings come in there, and I want to be, which we talked about, I want to be the cop, the firefighter, whatever the case may be. And a lot of this, going into the next thing, funding sources. Individuals make up 51% of the funding for Make-A-Wish, and that to me is amazing. We also have the corporates in there and schools and such like that, but to see that 51% of everyday people walking down the street make up that funding source.
Yeah, you're right, and it dovetails into what we talked about earlier about when people get a feel for the impact of giving and being a part of a wish, they can't resist. All of our donors. Something that's really unique about Make-A-Wish, all of our funds are applied directly to wishes of children in the community of our donors.
Okay.
So when we receive a gift, we apply those funds directly to the wish of a local child, and then we share that child's wish story with that donor as an acknowledgement and thank you. So they get a well-painted picture and touch and taste and feel for how their donation was used. And that really puts us in a unique position. There's a lot of great organizations out there that are doing a lot of wonderful things. But Make-A-Wish is unique because I can show you, I can tell you, I can paint you that picture and really get you an opportunity to feel that impact directly. And in today's day, with people being so mindful about their finances and how charitable organizations work, it really sets us apart. And it builds a lot of confidence, and it just keeps them coming back. Once part of the Make-A-Wish family, always part of the family.
And the next screenshot I want to show everyone deals with the allocation of expenses and program services, fundraising. So that's broken down to see where your dollar is going, and it is going direct, as much possible to the programs, fundraising events, administration like that. And real quickly, if I can ask the guys in control and go right to the next one, the most requested wishes, the Disney resort, of course, Hawaii, other travels, celebrity meetings, cruises, stuff like that. How willing are celebrities to meet with these kids? Because you see it, and there are a lot of good-hearted celebrities out there. From what I understand, and what is that like to see someone go and do that?
Well, I'm sorry to say I don't get to go with them. I don't get included in those experiences. But they are, they're certainly exciting and magical for the families. Our number one wish granter nationally is John Cena. John Cena has granted over 400 wishes. He's a huge ambassador for Make-A-Wish. He provides amazing one-on-one experiences with our kids, builds lifelong friendships with them. I've worked with families who, he sends the kids birthday cards every time that they're, every time, WrestleMania's in town. He sends them tickets. He's a really warm and kind-hearted man that we're delighted to have on our side. And then there's others as well. The celebrity wishes also include a lot of our sports-themed wishes. We did a wish recently for a little boy from the Scranton area who wanted to meet Derek Jeter. He got to go out to Yankee Stadium and spend some time with Jeter the week before he retired from the Yankee Stadium. So that was pretty exciting for the little boy and his family. We've had little girls want to meet pop stars and all different kinds. and it's always interesting to see how the children come up with these magical and awesome and unique wishes.
That's cool. And I want to go to the fundraising part of this now. I was introduced to Make-A-Wish through the mom softball tournament, which I'm very proud to say I've been a part of for about 10 years now. My mom and two of my aunts play on a softball team that raise money, and it every year takes part in Minersville at the baseball softball complex. And I am amazed how many people come out and watch the softball teams, the tricky trays and stuff like that. And to me, to see everyone come out for this one organization, it drives home this message.
Absolutely. That's a wonderful group that we work with there in Schuylkill County, the Moms for Make-A-Wish Softball. Been doing it. We just wrapped up the 23rd year of this event. Many of the women on these teams have been there since its infancy. So they were really young when they started. And they consistently, year after year, raise more money, grant more wishes, bring in bigger crowds. It's delightful. I mean, it started with a group of moms hanging out at the baseball field, watching their kids play, kind of being jealous of all the fun they were having. So they came up with their own little league and tournament so that they could go out and have some fun. And they adopted Make-A-Wish as their charity because they wanted to support sick kids in their community. Since that time, just this last year, they raised over $73,000 for wish granting in their community, and they do it with a lot of hard work. Each team fundraises all year round. All of their proceeds are pooled together in support of the tournament, and they granted this year 18 wishes for children from Schuylkill County.
Amazing.
And it's an amazing thing to see. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into it sometimes.
Yes, I've been there for many of those.
And it's not just the women on the fields, it's the families off the field as well, the husbands, the kids, the in-laws, the friends. They come out and support them as well. It's really a beautiful community event.
It is, and I love it dearly. And we have to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to recap everything we talked about and how you can get involved in Make-A-Wish and be part of granting a wish for a special kid out there. We'll be right back.
The Helping Hand Society's annual telethon will be held Saturday, April 25th, live from the Laurel Mall in Hazleton and broadcast on WYLN TV 35. Enjoy local and regional entertainment all day Saturday from noon until 11 p.m. The Helping Hand Society telethon live from the Laurel Mall in Hazleton on WYLN TV 35.
At Cuck's Turkey Farm, we are family owned and operated for over 45 years, and we consistently strive to produce premium poultry. We offer the finest all-natural country poultry, antibiotic-free, all-vegetarian fed with superior white meat yield and exceptional flavor. So we invite you to experience the unique natural taste of our poultry for your enjoyment and your health. Give us a call or stop in today.
Should be filled with the ingredients that most inspire you. And let relaxed sophistication fill the air and the walls around it. Find beautiful cabinetry, finishes, and details that capture your personal style. Craft-made. It becomes you.
Call, click, or visit your local Craft-Made dealer today.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I want to jump right into it. We got about 4 minutes left, Maggie. How could somebody here be involved in Make-A-Wish? How can they get involved and fundraise or do something to give back to these kids?
The 3 ways to help, we like to say, the easiest way and one of the most important ways is refer a child. If you know a child who's living with an illness between 2.5 and 18, please reach out to us and let us bring some hope and joy to them during this time. You can make a big impact on them. You can become a volunteer, which means attending a one-day training with Make-A-Wish to become a wish granter and go out into the community and make the wishes happen. But then there's also the opportunity to simply help us raise those funds, which are so important. And that can be done by anyone. You can make a donation, host an event. I'm always available for speaking presentations. I love to go meet with groups and talk to them about our program, talk about wishes that are happening right there in their community, because a lot of people don't realize, I mean, we're granting, in northeastern Pennsylvania, I'm granting, over 80 wishes a year.
Wow.
So, those numbers can be surprising, and we need help finding those kids, and we need help making them happen. We need help paying for them. So if your company has an employee giving program, if your child's school does any kind of fundraising for nonprofits, please reach out to us and give us a call. They can reach me on my website, greaterpa.wv.wish.org. They can call me, 570-341-WISH. Friend us on Facebook.
And I said the Facebook page, you're always updating stuff. And it's in my feed, and I get it all the time. The Make-A-Wish, right, and there's the information, the address in this Scranton office. How important is it for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, for volunteers to come out and be a part of this to get the kids?
Oh, well, that's absolutely critical. I mean, that's where our referrals come from. It comes from members of the community. We can't, a lot of people are under the impression that the medical community, we can lean on them 100% to help us find these kids, and that's simply just not true. The doctors and physicians and nurses are there to help them specifically with the illness. A lot of them, we do have great partnerships with a lot of them in their practices, and they're helpful in getting some kids to us, but not all. And sometimes a family needs a little bit more encouragement to take a wish opportunity. They think that our kids just all have cancer. Not true. They think that our children are all terminal. Not true. There's no income guidelines.
Right.
We don't look to see your taxes. It's not, a lot of families, especially in our area, we're a proud community. And a lot of families think, well, I don't want to take one because they think they're taking it away from another child. And it's simply not true. No child ever gets denied. There's lots of wishes to go around. And every kid that's fighting and battling an illness absolutely deserves the opportunity to have their dream come true.
Really quickly, I got about a minute to credits. A lot of large company donations right here from the greater Hazleton area, each year helping Make-A-Wish, and I know we talked about Fairway.
Yes.
And every year we're down there with them.
Yeah, that's great. Fairway Motors, Fairway Subaru has selected Make-A-Wish as their special charity of choice. We participate with Subaru nationally on a Share the Love campaign. Fairway's taken it one step further and even identified our local chapter as their specific charity. So between throughout the holiday season, anyone that buys or leases a brand new Subaru can donate $250 to Make-A-Wish. And then Fairway will even throw in a little extra on top of that because they're such a big fans of what we do.
And the Make-A-Wish Foundation is amazing, and I want to thank you so much for coming on here and talking with me and getting all this information out. And you are welcome back anytime to talk about Make-A-Wish.
Thank you.
It has a soft spot in my heart, and I know a lot of our viewers out there. We have done many stories on Make-A-Wish wishes that have been granted in our community. Again, Maggie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Gary.
This is where the community comes to talk, everyone. Get out, be a part of your community. We'll see you next time.